Good crappie right here, guys. Wow, these are a good crappie. Wow, look at that guy. Tank. Have to resort to minnows. Look at that stud. To start the episode out, guys, we're going to talk about this rig and what's been going on, but that is a great fish to start with right there. Now that is a lot of fish. Swimming around a minnow. I'm roughly 30 feet out there. If you guys are curious about the rod I'm using, this is the new a new prototype. I shouldn't say anything about it yet, but it's a 12-foot rod. Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on a 12-foot rod, if it's something you guys would be interested in. We got a couple of prototypes at the house, so we're trying them out. And honestly, I like throwing a float with a longer rod. It means I can flip it out there too. I don't mind it at all. But obviously vertical jigging is kind of more of its intent. Pretty much what our starting pattern is going to be. All right, that's pretty much right in it. So there it goes, boom. I think we figured out our pattern for right now. Man, I love how this feels though. So I do use braid on when I use a float. And then I use what's called a Camel float, and I'll walk you through that there. But that's a slab right there, guys. Bam, right there. We like that. We'll keep a few today. Let's first and foremost start off with the minnow. So I have my minnow here. I like to go eye to eye on a number 4 hook. I use a number 4 hook. Sometimes I will use a number 2, but on my home lake, that minnow's dead, I like to use a 4 hook on my home lake. If I go to any other lake, I like to use a number 2 hook. I then have a split shot. In this case, I'm using a number 7. I'm only about 6 or 8 inches from the hook. It's the perfect weight for my float, which is a Camel float. Right here, it's what's called a slit float. Some people will call it a cigar float, a peg float. We're going to call it a slit float because of that slit. It allows me to just slide it on there nice and easy. I love it. And then of course, I'm a braid guy. I don't care what I'm fishing with. So I'm using the Comet from Sniping Braid. And then again, we're using a prototype 12-footer right now because we're thinking that's a rod that we're going to go in the direction of. And I have several versions at home. So I'm loving it, and I love throwing a float with it, to be quite honest with you. Although primarily it's, it's a jigging rod. So this is a stiff one. This is very much like the hammer, very much like the hammer 10. So again, I got my minnows here, which I'm not very excited about. I can't stand fishing with minnows. I'm just going to be very straight up with you guys. I promote hair jigs, and so we're going to continue looking for, making sure that guy's alive. For fish that are active, but these fish are acting stingy right now. So I am throwing anything I can at it. At the end of the day, it's about catching fish, right? Big throw. I will, like I said, watch the minnow on my screen sometimes, parts of it. I would say a majority of them though, I do not. I like to just watch the float. But I'm definitely keeping my screen on it a little bit, just so I wanted to make sure that there's still action over there. These fish are moving around quite a bit, so it does change quite a bit. Look at those fish. Crazy amount of fish right there. And believe it or not, this is my bait right there. And so we are right in the heat of that. Boom. Man, what a finicky bite. We got a bunch of them right here. And this is crazy how finicky these guys want to be today. But they are good fish. This is a tank. This is a big fish. Big fish are eating today. Oh my gosh. These transition periods are tough, but this is a slab. And when you catch them, there's some big fish out there. Check this out, guys. For my lake, that's a 14-inch. hammer right there. Big full belly, thick back. That's a beautiful fish. Again, we're just gonna keep it for pictures. We ain't cleaning fish, but we are gonna keep some for pictures, all that good stuff. So I'm very happy to announce that Cornfield Fishing Gear is back with us this year, 2026. Check out their mounts. Their mounts are incredible. I use the folding mount. The reason why I use the folding mount, let me show it to you right here, guys, is because I can fold this mount down underneath my boat cover, and that's honest, and for travel. So those are the two reasons why I use it. I know that they're gonna say the main reason is safety, so you can go up and down the lake, but realistically, I don't typically take it down when I do that. But I do it for my boat cover, which was super important this winter, right? Keep the snow off of it. But also when I'm traveling, I like to reduce as much wind resistance as I possibly can. So yeah, they're with us. Love them. They're awesome. Best customer service you're ever going to experience. Mark is awesome. So is his wife. Yeah, so let's get back to it. More fish in the boat. I love it. I love it. I love it. Minnows, I don't love that part of it. I don't love that part of it. But by golly, I've always said I'm going to do what it takes to catch fish. It doesn't matter. And I got guide trips going crazy. They start up, and so I just want to know where the fish are at. And so my big focus today is really just moving around the lake, and seeing different areas so I know where the fish are at. And of course, that's going to change day to day, but I can usually predict that based off of the wind, what the wind is doing, where they're going to go from that particular point. Now guys, we are on our push to 30,000 subs, and we are right there. I would love to get there now, before the spawn or right at the spawn. So please subscribe if you haven't. Just hit that button down below. And if you really want to be, oh yeah, baby. And we lost our float. Oh my goodness. And we lost our float. Another one under a float, man. Bam. We're gonna start letting them go. Go away, baby. We gotta get our float. It happens from time to time. When that happens, we just pick her on up right there. Good to go. And we'll put that all together for tomorrow's guide trip. Awesome trips coming up. Let me show you. That is a pig. That is a pig. That is a good fish. Good fish. Anyway, we got some great trips coming up, guys. We're going to be on Grenada, possibly even Sardis. You're going to see those episodes coming up here very shortly. Appreciate you guys watching all that great stuff. Fishing's a little finicky on my lake. That will turn around here, I'm sure, in the next week or so. Yeah, what else can I say? Please subscribe. If you don't subscribe, if you do subscribe, it really does help the channel, guys. And our goal is 30,000. We're right there. Do me a favor, just hit that subscribe button right below. It doesn't cost anything, absolutely free. If you want to do the membership thing, absolutely do it. Hope you do. There's a lot of content. Even when I was out here fishing today, I put some just members only content that will be down there available to you. Things that we didn't talk about, some just little behind the scene things that we can't spend a lot of time on the videos doing. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. All right, guys, out here on Valentine's Day, slab number 1, absolute hammer. Slab number 2, absolute hammer. Do me a favor, consider a guide trip. We're gonna let these guys go. We always do when I'm out here just doing videos. Do me a favor, consider a guide trip. We are booking up crazy. Already March, April have only a few dates left. May has absolutely got some, completely has dates available, so consider that. 3-pound fishing guide service. The number is 618-694-5162. You can text, you can voicemail, and I will call you back for guide trip information. We fish down here in southern Illinois, primarily Lake of Egypt and Wren Lake, and we have an absolute ball. It's A+ all the way. Come catch some fish with us. Get a hold of me. 3-pound fishing guide service. Check it out. Take it easy, guys.